Hello and welcome to another episode of my narrated rolling, where I look at footage of me sparring with my friends Jason and Gosha in their very cool basement dojo, which we now have an official name for. It's the White Basement. Very original title, that. Anyway, this round, Gosha's not training with us today, so it's just Jason and I, and we're doing submission-only rules in the Nogi. So let's begin the tape here, and let's have a look. Okay, so as you can see, we're starting off standing. I do a really terrible single leg. Apologies for my really bad single leg. So Jason capitalizes it, tries to get a guillotine on me, but I turtle up immediately. Now he tries to reverse me, but I'm going into a sort of modified running man here, just to keep my base low. I'm always hiding my elbows, although he does have an underhook here on my left arm. So I've retrieved the underhooks. So now I'm in a standard turtle facing him, and we're just grip fighting. You can't quite see what's going on, but we are grip fighting, which is pretty much standard course for our matches, for our sparring rounds. I keep my base wide, keep my legs wide, good turtle position. Now, did you see what Jason did there with his right knee? He's inserted it over my calf and my Achilles there. And since we're playing footlock rules, he managed to extract, reverse me, and isolate one of my legs, which I'm not quite aware of the danger at the time. But he must have been working on this while we were not training, because the danger singles didn't quite hit for me. But what he's actually setting up for is a very nice calf crush. So there we go, he's extracted my foot, and can you see the figure 4 position there? And he pushes down. I realise too late, try and defend, and he gets the calf crush on me there, or the knee splitter as it's often called. Not very nice there. So we restart. Somewhat embarrassing for me. Because the thing with the knee splitter is that it takes a while to set up, and I just didn't see the warning signs. That's why I'm a little bit annoyed at that. Anyway, I pull butterfly, flattened butterfly here. Jason's trying to get my underhooks, but I'm not giving my underhooks away at all. Keeping my hooks in very tightly underneath his legs. And I elevate him, trying to get some sort of reach under his legs there, but he's kind of blocking my attempt to reach under his arms. Again, not to worry, I still got the hooks underneath, the butterfly hooks. If I have butterfly hooks, then I have a chance to reach his legs and go for footlocks. Pulling down, going for the underhook with my left arm. Can you see I'm grasping with the gable grip? Pull his body weight over me, and I'm trying to get the reverse X guard position, but it doesn't quite work, so I revert to single leg X, ashigarami, and I fish for the heel hook. Jason spins out the way, so I'm not quite digging for the heel very nicely there. It's kind of, as you can see, it's kind of stuck there, caught in my rash guard top. It's a bit annoying. I can't quite have free access, so anyway, I try and dig for the heel anyway. I get the little grip there, gable grip there. In the meantime, what Jason's doing, he's trying to disentangle my saddle position. See, I've got the inside senkaku here. Sort of. It's not a great inside senkaku. I think I get the tap there. Did I get the tap? Let's have a look. Yeah, as I turn in, I put my hips up, and it's a sort of a begrudging tap from Jason. We have a little chuckle about it. We'll restart here. So I'm chatting to Jason, and we assume grips. Still chatting away. A little bit of Nogi spider guard. Rather rubbish attempt at a Nogi spider guy. I'm not very forceful with the grips there, and I just let Jason invade my space there. I'm not really getting any entanglement. It's not even a guard. I wouldn't say he's passing my guard, but he's kind of letting me take his back, which the warning sign should be there. Never trust someone who lets you take their back. So I get a rear naked choke grip there, But because Jason's sideways onto me, can you see he's kind of twisted his body almost perpendicular. I haven't got a clean attempt at the rear naked choke there. Yeah, so you see what happened there? I got footlocked. So I did a body triangle. I got footlocked. In a minute, I'll just show you there we go. There's a zoomed up close up. So we'll just stop it there. So I've got the body triangle there, and my this is my right foot. This is my left leg, and Jason stepped over it. So it kind of looks like a little bit of a crunch there, and in the audio you can hear a crunchy sound. But honestly, I didn't feel any pain. I'm quite flexible on that foot. So as he's pushing in, as he's sort of deepening that sort of hook position, my foot's bending in, but I'm not feeling any pain. I'm not tapping to that. But what I am tapping to is the next bit. If you watch his bottom leg there, watch his bottom leg here, he sort of swings it in, and when he swings this leg in, he can push his hips forward. When he pushes hips forward, he's able to create pressure, or rather, I'm creating my own pressure. I'm kind of footlocking myself. Now watch the angle of my right foot here. Watch where the heel moves. See how the heel moves? Up there, just the tiniest of movement. The heel moves. So I was basically, it was like an Aoki lock or a heel hooking myself. That was extremely painful. So I'm kind of limping a bit today. Whoops. No lasting damage done. Just very sore. Kind of weird one, that one. But it was very painful. And if you hear the audio, I put it on my social media. There was another audio clip where you can really hear the loud popping sound from this foot, from my left foot. But I didn't feel it at all. It's only on the other foot where the heel, kind of like an inverted heel hook there. Anyway, moving on. We just carry on. Let's have a look. So I'm having a little bit of a snowflake style moan about my leg, but it's all good. We just carry on. That's what you've got to do, really. You just slap hands, carry on. But secretly you're thinking, I'm going to get my revenge. Right, okay. Next round, round 6, the bell went. We carry on. We only get about 30 seconds rest. Straight into a guillotine. A rare upper body attack from me, certainly when it comes to sparring with Jason. Now, as you can see, Jason's transverse to me, perpendicular to me. But what I remember from following Dan Strauss's classes when I was a student at Mill Hill is to really get that angle with the choking arm, get that clean on the neck. So I really wanted to angle my body. See me crunching sideways. I've got the closed guard, which isn't helping with that. So I'm trying to climb higher up his body. And by climbing up higher of his body, I had more control of his upper body, and then I get a cleaner twisting motion with the guillotining choke arm, if you like. In a minute, Jason will spin around, and you can see, there we go. And I get that. You can see it's almost flush, and it's that twisting motion on the neck where it goes along the neckline there. Yeah, so echoes of the Raspberry Ape, Dan Strauss, shout out to him. Taught me everything I know about the guillotine, which I don't know a lot, but yeah, the few things I do know, at least I know to do them right thanks to his tuition. So cheers, Daniel. And we restart again. It's the same round 6. We're carrying on. Let's have a look. So I'm doing this sort of seated that I learnt from Raoul, but I'm doing really badly. I'm not leaning into him. He said lean in. I didn't lean in. I just collapsed under Jason's advancing attack there, which wasn't very good. But never mind. He takes my back, and I immediately go into hooking. Also with a bit of leg entanglement there. I scoot out. I turn into him. I'm also trying to fish for underneath his leg there. A little bit of scrambling. I got the reverse de la Riva guard there with my left leg. What am I doing there? Yeah, it's a sort of reverse de la Riva, not a very good one. I'm framing away at his hip because otherwise Jason's heavier than me, so he's, when he does take upper body control, it can be quite hard to get out of there. So I'm framing away underneath his armpit and his hips. It's the best I can do at this stage. The good thing about Nogi, I'm not really tied down by friction. There we go. I reverse round. That was quite a nice bit. This is a little bit again I picked up from Raoul's Old Hose video about how to be more aggressive in the turtle. So I pop up into turtle and I use my hip to really sort of bump Jason off me and invade underneath his armpit space there. So I try and go in, and then I spin around to face him. Again, not the best version of the attack. It's still a skill set I'm trying to learn and get better at. I'm fishing for his right leg there. Get up into Ashigarami. Again, I'm just sort of hanging there. This is not great for me. We'll see what happens. Yeah, so you can't quite see what happened, but we'll reverse it for a little bit. So as I was in Ashigarami here, and sort of just concentrating only on trying to isolate his foot, Jason stands up. And see what he did? He splits my leg apart. This is a good sign of defending the single leg X. He pushes that leg down, which really isolates this foot. But actually, it's this foot he's attacking, my right foot. So I really want to get it back into place, and it just falls into a trap. He just loops his arm around it, and just goes for a straight ankle lock. Nothing fancy. Sometimes the simplest is the best. Don't, even though we're playing the full leg lock game, don't underestimate the single leg, the straight ankle lock. It's very, very powerful. And I'm just hanging there like a hangman's noose, and I have to tap. It's like the most old school of the footlocks you see in ancient Greek wrestling statues. You know, two grapplers, probably naked, grappling, and they get the foot, and you're just hanging there under your own weight, and it's horrible. It's humiliating. There's nothing you can do. I mean, I guess I could have spun out of it, but again, it's one I spotted a bit too late because I was too focused on the single leg X. Anyway, you know, no time to dwell on your sorrows. Slap hands, bump fists, get back into it. I get my revenge, maybe. Yeah. So that was I get my revenge. So you can't you know, rest on your laurels. You know, you, especially in a friendly open mat sparring, you know, you can't sort of sit there and think, yeah, I got a great submission, and then relax into the next round, because that person's good. He's gonna want blood. Not that I was really thinking that, but we were chatting. Jason's relaxed. He got a really nice sub on me. You can see, you know, we're very relaxed. We're just grit fighting. We did this many rounds. Remember, this is round 6, so we've had 6 5-minute rounds before. We do 10 all together in one day, and I just roll a rolling wrist lock. Horrible. So, you know, I get my little revenge there. Jason has a cheeky grin. He goes, "You fucker, you." And that's painful. You know, Jason's a tough guy. He doesn't show pain often. You know, he'll tap, but he very rarely shows it. That was painful. That was nasty. But the thing with the rolling wrist break, he went with it. So hopefully, you know, no danger of a spiral fracture. You know, it's when you don't know what to do and you just stay there solidly, and I rotate with it, and then potentially a spiral fracture could happen on the wrist. So it is a dangerous move, not one to be used if you don't really know what you're doing. I like to think I know what I'm doing, but even there, you know, and Jason and I, when we go for footlocks and wristlocks, you know, we really go for it. Trusted partners only, I think, when you're trying these kind of attacks, he says. Touch wood. Okay, so, and then he takes back control. What happens here? Let me move my stupid face out of the way. I missed what we were doing. Oh, I slap him in the face with my foot. That's usually a good sign. Yeah, just a little bit of leg spaghetti stuff going on. What am I doing with my foot there? I think I'm trying to get the saddle, but he's got a really strong grip on me. What's my leg doing? I think, oh, it's 50-50. Okay, we're doing 50-50. Notice how I'm turning my heel up? Oh, did I get a tap? Someone got a tap. Was it me or him? Oh, it's me. So I'm playing 50-50. I step over. He's trying to extract my heel, but what I'm doing is I'm turning my heel so far upwards. It's almost like out of range of a heel hook, so he's not going to get a heel hook on me. Although it is exposed, so he could get a follow-up attack. So I spin my body, and that allows me, by turning my heel up, I can turn my hips, and I face his, I think it's his far leg. Let's see what happens. Oh, it's his near side leg. So I'm shaping up. He knows I'm shaping up for... What happened? Let's have a look. Yeah, I got a toe hold, I think. Let's have a look. I can't explain what happened. Sorry, I don't know what happened. It must have been. I definitely, it was me that got the tap, but I don't know what happened. I'll have to check with Jason. Anyway, those are the 2 roles that we had. Hope you enjoy it. They were fun. I love Nogi now. I didn't used to train much Nogi, but I really enjoy it now, especially with the footlock rules, the submission only rules, and I blend those alongside with all the stuff I'm learning from Preet and from Raoul and from Chris Paynes and all the guys who love their defensive style BJJ. I'm still trying to remember stuff from that Dan Strauss taught me. He's very much more of an upper body attack guy. You know, he loves his Kimuras, he loves his guillotines, his back control. So just blending all the different influences I have together to find my own no-gi game. Just a matter of just time on the mat. I do way more gi than no-gi. But hopefully I'll do more videos like this, show you how I've progressed along my no-gi journey. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, and I hope you like the little window thing. If you don't like it, if my face is annoying, then just tell me. Okay, thank you very much. Bye.